Well, hi, a very good Tuesday morning to you from Ships and Shipping at the Port of Felixstowe on Tuesday, the 21st of May 2024. I'm Chris, and I just thought I'd give you a little update on stuff around the place, really, because we've got another new ship in today, which is MSC Victorine. She came in yesterday evening. I think it was somewhat dark at the time. So I thought I'd just give you a sight of her this morning and just use that as an excuse to give you a little update, really. Just been filming a couple of interesting things. Got an interesting little news story coming up for you about one of those, and that'll be fun to do. We also filmed the multi-purpose ship, really. Adriatic coming in. She was going into Harwich, and we'll have that video up shortly. She collects, is one of two ships, really, Celtic and her, that collect vehicles for Cyprus, second-hand British vehicles that are in danger of going rusty. They go to Cyprus, where, of course, they never go rusty. It's one of those things, isn't it? And we filmed that, and we filmed another little clip that relates to a news story that we're running today, which I think will be interesting, particularly to people over in Harwich and Parkstone. There you go. So we've got that on the way. But I thought I'd give you a sight of Victorine. She's shown on the Port of Felixstowe website as a maiden caller, although she was delivered at the back end of last year, so she's kind of 6 months old. She's 16,600 TEU according to the claim, which is quite interesting because she's quite a narrow vessel, as you can see, 366 long and I think 51 meters wide. So she's not a huge ship, but as someone said to me just a little while ago, they're shelling them out one or two a month at the moment, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the Suez Canal is returned to full flow, if it ever is. You never know, do you, really? Might have changed the global pattern of trade forever with the Houthis. You can't tell how long they're going to keep this effort going, or if the Iranians are going to continue to support them. We don't know. We sooner or later, I guess, we can only say we will find out. What's happening today at Felixstowe? Well, not a great deal. Here is our little chart of what's going on. Let's just get rid of the banner there so you can see what we're looking at. That's better. Okay, so don't forget, if you've got any queries and you want to check the times, go to that page on the Port of Felixstowe and you'll get a fair update. You can also get updates on times from HHA, from Harwich Haven Authority's website as well. When is Felixstowe Docks going auto? That's a good question, Ralph. Your guess is as good as mine. When we look down at this end of the dock, at those rubber-tired gantries, 5 or 6 of those are currently operating, as far as we know, automatic, with oversight from desk-bound operators who I think do the final landing on trucks and the final takeoffs on trucks. I'm not entirely sure how they're operating that, but there you go. And as far as the ship-to-shore cranes is concerned, well, I think they've got 2 currently equipped for automatic operation, but I am not sure if they're automatically operating. They've also got a load of automated trucks, and again, I don't know if they're using those. So that's a jolly good question, and thanks for it, Ralph. I appreciate you getting in touch. Thank you for that, mate. Let's just put the man up there so we can see. That's better. So that's Ralph. So the actual answer to your question, Ralph, is, are you ready for this? I don't know. They've got some kit, and when they're actually increasing the automating, I don't know. It's perhaps people who work at the dock can tell us a little bit more if they know themselves. I think the automated trucks, well, just have a look and see what we're running down on here at the moment. I see. Sorry, I wasn't sure what they were running because one of the things at the Port of Felixstowe is they sometimes run road haulage trucks when they haven't got enough tug master drivers or whatever the situation happens to be. I'm unaware. That's interesting. I'm unaware of what they're doing with the new tugs, the new automated vehicles. I guess sooner or later we'll see them out here, but we haven't seen them at this end of the dock. I'm told there are some operating sometimes at the other end of the dock, up at Trinity. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Okay, let's just get off of there for a moment and see what else we've got. Shan't be a moment. There we go. Okay, so thank you for that, Rob. I appreciate your comment. It's nice to hear from you. I have to say, I really do like to hear from people. So if you've got anything interesting or unusual and interesting to tell us, I'd love to hear from you. And our good friend Paul here, UK Ship Spotting and Rail Freight TV. Busy as a bunny, yeah, Paul, usually. I don't know whether you're doing much at the moment, Paul, or what, really. But haven't heard from you lately. And it's nice to see you this morning. There you go. Okay, what is the time? Oh, let's see. Okay. So there you have it. That's Victorine 6,000. 16,600 is her recorded TEU according to the claim on it. We don't know if that's factual. There was another number of 16,550, but we don't know. See what Ralph has got to say. Oh no! Oh, that's a bit right. Thamesport. Yeah, I'm very sad about Thamesport really because it seems to be doing nothing. It hasn't done anything for years. I know that I once upset Clement Chain at the Port of Felixstowe by saying, "Why has Thamesport become derelict?" And and there you go. I was never invited back, I don't think, after that. But there you go. Quite funny. But there you go. It's tug driving is. I think tug driving is not a bad little job. At least it keeps you going, doesn't it? And it's. I think it's a decent job. And I know someone who does it, and they just love it. They just like it. It's just a job I've done for years, he said, and a job I like doing. Thank you for that, Ralph. Good to hear from you, mate. Take care of yourself. I hope you've found something equally interesting and worth doing. Okay, speak to you again, I hope. So that's young Ralph. What else have we got? Well, nothing very much. I don't know whether I showed you this picture before. I have got one entertaining picture that I like. We'll have a look at this because it just makes me laugh. There we go. How do you like that? That's what you call the bolts have come loose, really, haven't they? The bolts have come loose on the bollards, and there you go. But they're holding each other together. That's two ships, I guess, almost holding hands, isn't it? But that's quite a strange one. What do you think? Has that happened to anyone that we know? I don't know. Okay. So there we are. We're going to do a little bit more. Don't forget, we are running constantly now these days. We're doing text and picture news on our community page on YouTube. So if you are a YouTube user, don't forget to check out the Ships and Shipping community page and give us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe on YouTube. For goodness sake, there you go. We're doing really rather well, but we'd love to have you along as a member of the crew. Okay, that just about does me. Let's just sort my little self out. There we go. It's now coming up for 8:38. It's just about 8:38 on Tuesday, the 21st of May. And I'm Chris. This is Ships and Shipping. And we've been with you for nearly 10 minutes now. And I'm going to go home and have a cup of coffee. Although I may just take a look at this. We'll just have a little better look at this ship that's just coming out, which is one of the DFDS ferries. I'm not sure which one. See if we can just get a nice shot of her as she comes out from behind. Victorine. So this, I think, is Acacia Seaways. Heading out off again to Vladingen. I did a return trip with DFDS many years ago when we had, back in 2015, I think, when we had Suezia Seaways running and when we had Sealandia Seaways running. I had a return trip using both ships, and you'll find that on my old shipping TV page on YouTube. There you go. Smart looking ships kept in good order, I have to say. And there you have it. Okay, well, there we go. We've had a nice sort of Tuesday morning from my point of view down here. I have to say, looking at Victorine there, I must say her visibility, if you were crossing her bows in a little motorboat, would be next door to zero. But there you go. Okay, this is Ships and Shipping. I'm Chris. It's Tuesday. I'm going to depart now. We will have more video coming on our YouTube page later in the day. But in the meantime, let me say to you, have a good day and take care out there now. See you soon.